Warren Buffett is renowned for his insightful advice on investing, and one of his most famous quotes has shaped the mindset of countless investors around the world. This saying is often repeated in financial circles, guiding decisions and influencing strategies. However, the true meaning behind Buffett's words is not always fully understood. Misinterpretations can lead to risky behaviors and misconceptions about how to approach investments. In this section, we will explore the origins and widespread impact of this quote, setting the stage for a deeper analysis. By examining its real intent and potential pitfalls, we aim to uncover why understanding the context is crucial for making sound financial choices. The phrase, "be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful," is widely recognized among investors. Most interpret it as a straightforward directive. When markets decline and fear dominates, it's time to buy the dip. This approach encourages individuals to take advantage of lower prices during periods of widespread pessimism. By doing so, investors hope to benefit when the market eventually recovers. The quote has become a rallying cry for those seeking opportunities in downturns, often guiding their decisions during volatile times. However, its popularity sometimes leads to oversimplification, with many viewing it as a universal strategy for success in investing. The myth of the hero investor often centers around the idea of boldly buying stocks during market panics, inspired by famous quotes that encourage contrarian behavior. While this approach can sound appealing, it carries significant risks that are frequently overlooked. Market downturns are typically accompanied by heightened emotions, such as fear and uncertainty, which can cloud judgment and lead to impulsive decisions. Without a thorough understanding of the underlying causes of the panic or the fundamentals of the assets involved, investors may expose themselves to substantial losses. Blindly following popular advice can also reinforce dangerous patterns, such as chasing quick gains or ignoring personal risk tolerance. Ultimately, successful investing requires careful analysis and discipline, rather than simply acting on bravado during turbulent times. Warren Buffett's approach to investing is often misunderstood. While some may interpret his success as a sign of greed, the reality is far more nuanced. Buffett's so-called greed is rooted in careful discipline, thorough preparation, and rational analysis. Rather than acting on impulse, he spends considerable time studying markets, evaluating companies, and waiting patiently for the right opportunities. This methodical strategy allows him to make decisions based on facts and logic, rather than emotion. Ultimately, Buffett's philosophy demonstrates that true success comes from a foundation of thoughtful planning and self-control. Warren Buffett's investment strategy begins with the concept known as the Circle of Competence. This principle emphasizes focusing on industries and businesses that he thoroughly understands. By staying within his area of expertise, Buffett minimizes risk and avoids making decisions based on speculation or incomplete knowledge. He believes that true insight comes from deep familiarity with a company's operations, products, and market dynamics. This disciplined approach allows him to make more informed and confident investment choices, setting a strong foundation for long-term success. Warren Buffett's investment approach centers on the concept of intrinsic value. Rather than reacting to market fluctuations or sudden price drops, he carefully calculates what a business is truly worth. Only when the market price falls well below this intrinsic value does he consider making a purchase. This disciplined strategy ensures that his investments have a strong margin of safety, reducing the risk of overpaying. By prioritizing valuation over mere price movements, Buffett demonstrates that patience and thorough analysis are essential for successful investing. Warren Buffett emphasizes the importance of keeping dry powder or cash reserves, especially during bull markets. By maintaining a substantial cash position, he ensures that he is prepared to act swiftly when market conditions change. This strategy allows him to take advantage of undervalued assets during downturns, when others may be forced to sell. Rather than investing all available funds during periods of optimism, Buffett's approach is to remain patient and disciplined. The presence of cash reserves provides flexibility and reduces the pressure to make hasty decisions. Ultimately, this principle helps him capitalize on opportunities that others might miss when the market sentiment shifts. In today's fast-paced markets, it's easy for investors to fall into the trap of equating falling prices with increased value. Many retail investors see a stock's decline and assume it's automatically a bargain, overlooking the need for thorough analysis. This misconception can lead to poor investment decisions, as not all price drops signal an undervalued asset. Sometimes, a decrease reflects deeper issues within a company or industry. Understanding the difference between price and value is crucial for making informed choices. Careful research and evaluation are essential to distinguish genuine opportunities from potential pitfalls. Investing in speculative assets and meme stocks simply because their prices have dropped can be extremely risky. These types of investments are often driven by hype and social media trends rather than solid financial fundamentals. A sudden decline in price does not necessarily mean the asset is undervalued or poised for a rebound. In fact, buying into these assets without thorough research can expose investors to significant losses if prices continue to fall or fail to recover. Many individuals have experienced catastrophic financial setbacks by chasing quick gains and ignoring underlying risks. It's important to recognize that volatility and unpredictability are common in speculative markets, making them unsuitable for those seeking stable returns. Careful analysis and a cautious approach are essential to avoid costly mistakes. For the prudent investor, the concept of greed takes on a deeper meaning. Rather than acting on impulse or chasing quick gains, true success is built on thorough preparation, diligent research, and unwavering patience. This perspective transforms the well-known quote into a guiding philosophy, emphasizing thoughtful decision-making over reckless ambition. By focusing on long-term strategies and informed choices, investors can navigate uncertainty with confidence. Ultimately, the most rewarding outcomes often come to those who are disciplined and deliberate in their approach. Disciplined investing begins with constructing a well-researched buy list, focusing on companies that demonstrate strong fundamentals and long-term potential. The next step involves calculating the intrinsic value of each stock, which means assessing the true worth of a business based on its financial health, growth prospects, and industry position. Once these values are determined, investors set margin of safety prices, ensuring they only consider purchases when the market price is significantly below the calculated intrinsic value. This approach helps minimize risk and maximize potential returns. Importantly, these steps are best carried out during calm market conditions, when emotions are less likely to cloud judgment, and thorough analysis can be performed. By following this disciplined process, investors lay the groundwork for sound decision-making and sustainable portfolio growth. During periods of market panic, prepared investors distinguish themselves by maintaining composure and adhering to their established strategies. Rather than reacting impulsively to sudden drops or volatility, they rely on disciplined planning and a clear understanding of their financial goals. This approach helps them avoid emotional decisions that could undermine their long-term objectives. By focusing on the bigger picture and the principles of wealth accumulation, these investors are able to navigate uncertainty with confidence. Their commitment to a well-thought-out plan ensures that short-term market fluctuations do not derail their progress toward lasting financial growth. In redefining Warren Buffett's famous quote, it becomes clear that true financial safety is rooted in a lifelong commitment to sound temperament and investment philosophy. Preparation, discipline, and rationality are not just traits to be applied occasionally, but essential habits to cultivate over time. By consistently approaching decisions with careful analysis and emotional steadiness, investors can better navigate uncertainty and avoid costly mistakes. This enduring mindset forms the foundation for lasting financial well-being, ensuring that opportunities are seized wisely and risks are managed effectively. Ultimately, success in investing is less about luck and more about the continuous practice of thoughtful, disciplined principles. If you found this analysis helpful, consider liking and subscribing to stay updated with more insights on patient, safe investing. Sharing your own investing rules in the comments can help build a community of thoughtful investors. Your experiences and perspectives are valuable, and together we can learn from each other. If there are quotes or ideas you'd like to see explored in future videos, let us know. Remember, successful investing is built on patience and a commitment to safety. By supporting each other and sharing knowledge, we can all make better decisions for our financial futures.